Hello and welcome back. Where's the camera? There. Welcome back. It's been a while. Where are we? We're now in February 2023. Uh, I've been in the new house now since June 2022, and I've been busy moving in and getting the house ready inside. And the most important thing, which I'm going to talk to you about in this video, is doing your essential landscaping for the house. Now, depending on how you built your house, how you designed your house, of course, this is going to vary for everyone. But the basics you're going to need to do are you're going to have to get your driveway prepared, the drainage for your driveway prepared possibly, and some kind of access to your property, i.e. steps or a ramp up to your front door, because the Danwood houses, as you probably know now if you've been in this self-build process with Danwood, the Danwood houses, the actual, what are they called? The entryway, the thing that you step into, not the pedestal. Oh, goodness me. Threshold. The threshold is quite high on Danwood homes for your patio doors at the back and your front door. So I'm going to talk to you about various options about what you can do with that. I'm going to talk to you about how to get your garden prepared, what you have to do with that huge pile of topsoil you've probably got dumped on your land somewhere, which then has to be laid out to a garden. Ideas for future-proofing the house, what ideas you're going to have for landscaping down the line. All this is going to be now is basic essential landscaping. It is basically driveway, entryways, and leveling your garden and getting that ready for seeding and for grass. I will then, if you want to keep going within this journey, I will then later on do a video about more intricate landscaping, building my deck, which I'm going to build in the spring. Well, almost spring now, probably in a couple of months, I'll be building my deck, my terrace. Ideas about how to do your garden, how to use the space next to your house. I'll also do another video after this one, which is the interior decorating and design of your Danwood house. I've found as I've been living here how the best way is to use the space, how the best way is to decorate your house, because these are very beautiful white boxes. Usually with hardwood floors or tiled floors or carpeted floors. So you've got to know how to decorate them, what you need to bring to the house once you've built it, what kind of furniture is going to fit in the house, what kind of style you have. We all have different styles, of course, but the Danwood house does lend itself to a certain kind of minimalistic style. So you have to find out how to use those storage areas that are there, how to create storage areas that aren't there. But that's another video. So this video is basically essential landscaping, and the next video will be hints on interior design and how to use your interior space. So let's go. So as you can see, I had a big heap of the topsoil which had dried out in the summer. My daughter nicknamed it Mount Bertie, and the whole back garden was basically just a building site, as you can see here, and the front driveway was just like sand and type 1. So that's where we started. So here you can see the other houses we've got on the plots, the other 5 houses apart from myself and my neighbours of a Danwood house too. You can see there the pile of dirt has been moved and flattened out a little bit. This is the first stage of flattening out, when basically they just layer the topsoil over the top and try and even it out as best as possible. So this is phase 1 of levelling your topsoil. And now you have the job of levelling the topsoil so it is totally level all the way across the garden. They come with a laser measurer and they mark and make sure it's totally flat, and they put points on the fence posts. In my case, they put the lines on the fence posts as high as the soil level has to go. And then also on the floor, if you look closely, there are red markers which pinpoint the height of the soil. So the groundsperson, in this case Ricky, can build the soil up to that height, so it is a flat surface to seed later. they have got it flat, they then tamper the soil down. They basically flatten it down so it will sit, and then it's ready for seeding. So here we have the driveway being worked on by a team of Hugo and Alex. To find people to do my driveway, I went on to mybuilder.com, and from there I got, I think, 5 different quotes ranging from almost £8,000 to Hugo and Alex, who would do it for about 2,800. So highly recommend mybuilder.com. They're all registered builders. So here we have the weed barrier going down, and the first dump of my crushed stone. So there's the weed barrier down, which is great. So you basically got the type 1, and in between the type 1 and the gravel you've got the weed barrier. So it's a miserable November the 21st morning. The driveway, as you know, is going in progress, and now today finally, so I've just woken up, so I'm a bit tired. It's like 7:30 in the morning. They're starting to do the curb. There they are, they're starting to dig up the curb. So the curb drop is happening. So the driveway is starting to happen. Still needs to be edged and rolled and the beds put in, but they are now digging up the curb. So those plans of me pacing out the curb months ago are now in fruition. And so it's all moving ahead. It's really strange how these things happen. Wait, everything goes at once. So we've got the driveway being done today. They're going to have to come over the curb to get the driveway finished. And also tomorrow we've got my carpenter coming to do the steps and the porch. So that means, no, that's on Thursday. So that means probably by the end of this week, I will have drop curb, driveway, steps and a porch. So pretty much all the landscaping is done. And then all what I call the major money jobs, the above £1,000 jobs, are all done. From this point on, it is just aesthetics, buying small things, doing things around the garden, a bit of what I call landscape design. So from this point on, the grand jobs are done. So there goes the old pavement. Big work, and also driveway curbing has been dropped off. So today they will be doing the curbing and the drainage. The last of the grand jobs. So look, here we go. Dan's great work. Dan, who dug all my trenches, basically built the foundation by himself with the help of a couple of other blokes. He has now come back to build me. He built the fence as well, did the fence. And he's now building me a lovely, what I'm going to do here is a deck at the front. So basically there's going to be a deck, and then that'll come up to the gravel level here. And we'll have benches and stuff here, and nicely clad in the same larch as this, and I'll stain it the same colour. So progress, a lot of progress. Doesn't look like it, but it's now November the 25th, and yesterday I got my step built, my little deck on the front here is built, and I put my porch up. This is a really good porch. I'll put the details of it up here. Let me film it a bit first. So this basically is my decking, which is the larch cladding. So instead of having stone there, I'm doing a wood deck to match the larch here on the wall, and I'll stain it the same colour. So it'll just be one step from the level of the driveway. Will be one step up. When it goes over, I'm getting a really nice little bench with planters put at the end there. But up here, you see the canopy porch, which is the same anthracite grey as the doors and the windows. It's basically glass, perspex actually, and it fits right onto the cladding, which is great. But if you look at it from the front of the house, as you can see, they're still doing a lot of work with the driveway here. But if you look at it from the front of the house, it kind of disappears. It kind of just disappears into the house. So I'll put the link for that down below. because it works really well with downward houses. And they're putting the drainage down the front here, which they're going to put the gravel up to. I'm doing the edging over here for the flower beds, all the way up there.